Bay of Plenty, 94.6. Gisborne, 100.5. Whakatane, 104.9. Live FM. The 10 most biggest songs right now. The Live FM Countdown. Live.
Well, hi, welcome along to your countdown for Thursday, the 2nd of August, 2012, and I don't have to do this one by myself. I know there's the whole, Jesus is with me and you're listening, and that's nice, but I also have, live from Australia, Sheryn Binks joins me on the phone. How's it going?
Hi, hello New Zealand, it's me, Sheryn.
I'm so happy that I get someone to talk to. It is so nice.
Yay.
It really is. Now, apparently you're in Perth right now, so it's, 4 hours ago. How was history?
Yeah.
How was, where we all were 4 hours ago? Are you catching up? Is it good?
It's so outdated, I feel like I'm fully living in the past at the moment.
You're just always shooting 4 hours behind. I mean, that must be so difficult to go with. But, however, you do have far nicer weather than we do.
I do. The sun is shining in Perth right now.
Yeah, we're not really touching on that too much. So just we're gonna let you gloat a little, and then we're gonna move on. Anyway, Sheryn's gonna stick around for the next little while. In the meantime, let's start this top 10.
The Live FM Countdown.
Number 9 on the Live FM Countdown. That's Paper Round, You and I. Before that, you heard Paper Plane, some Kiwi music. The tune is Yes Ma'am, and that's your number 10. Speaking of local content, we love the Kiwi stuff, but just as much, we seem to love the Aussie stuff, and I've got Sheryn Binks joining me on the phone from Perth in Australia right now.
Hello.
I can't really mock Aussie all that much, because I am half Australian. Not many people know, and I don't talk about it very much, but I am half Aussie. However, you have some kind of Kiwi connections. You've visited here before, I know that much. So.
Yes.
Tell us about your New Zealand experiences. What do you know? Who do you know?
Oh, I don't know anyone important in New Zealand. I only know regular New Zealanders. In fact, I know someone who actually moved to New Zealand, and they're an Australian, which you don't hear of too often.
No, you don't. Usually it goes the other way. I could
Right.
list like half a dozen of my friends who have ditched New Zealand and gone to Aussie, although not to Perth, but they've gone to Aussie. I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong.
There's a lot of Kiwis here.
But you have visited New Zealand, so where have you visited?
Okay, my husband and I visited New Zealand earlier this year, and we jumped in a van and pretty much we drove from Ahipara in the very, very north.
Yeah.
All the way down to Dunedin and then back up to Christchurch.
Well done.
Yeah, it was amazing. We really loved it.
So when I asked, where have you visited? Everywhere. That's the answer.
Everywhere. That's the answer to that question.
You've been everywhere. Okay, well, thank you for not actually listing off each individual town.
No, my pleasure. My pleasure indeed.
This is good. Anyway, sit tight. Sheryn is going to hang around for the next little while. We'll talk about her new album, which is out now, and of course her song Connect 5 is in our countdown. I think last night it was number 7. This is your number 8. We'll see whereabouts it's landed tonight. Chris August on Live FM, that's Centre of It. It's your number 7 on the Live FM Countdown. G'day, Dan here, and hanging out with my newest Aussie friend, Sheryn Binks, on the phone from Perth. Hello.
Hello.
Good.
Hi.
It's weird. Every time I kind of, stick you on hold and move the fader down for while the songs are on, I'm like, please don't hang up. Please. More to me, because it has happened before. I've bumped the off button when I've meant to go put someone on hold, and I'm like, no, just disconnect. John Cooper, lead singer from Skillet, cut him off. Yeah, it's not my shining interview moment, but I'm like, I cut him off! It's only the lead singer of Skillet, I cut him off! Anyway, let's move on. This isn't about me, this is about you. Your new album, the debut album, is out.
Yeah.
Tell us about this, because this is phenomenal music. It's really, really cool.
Thank you.
So, give us the details on the album. How did it all come together?
Oh, okay. Well, making this album has been, basically my dream for maybe 5 years now.
Okay.
So I just kind of been, cruising along, writing some songs, and came to the point where I was like, I think I've got an album worth of material now, and so I kind of rounded up the best musicians that I could find in Perth that I knew of, and asked them if they wanted to play on my album, and they all said no. So I ended up finding a bunch of other randoms. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. All of the musicians that play on my album are amazing. In fact, my drummer is actually my brother-in-law.
Well, there you go.
And my bassist is actually my husband. And so, yeah.
You have to say that they're all the best musicians you know.
I have to. I'm family now. It's my job.
Oh, no, that's great. So the album came out maybe like a month or two ago. What's the response been like? People been receiving it well over there?
Yes, very well. People have been very friendly and they've been loving the songs. And it's just been such a joy to be able to, I guess, share more publicly what I've been doing, what I've kind of been plugging away at home and just recording in our little studio here. So, yeah, we actually recorded with an amazing guy called James in Perth.
Sweet.
And we had lots of fun in the studio and kind of made a bit of it up as we went along and tried to add some new instruments in there like the mandolin and the vibra slap.
The vibra slap. Okay, well,
yeah.
I'm not musical by any sense of the word, so you're going to have to give me some information on what that is.
Even the most musical person would probably not know what a vibra slap is.
Okay.
That's what makes it so special.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so it's kind of... why don't you just Google it? Just Google image it or YouTube the vibra slap.
I will.
It's an amazing instrument, and it's actually in Connect 5.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, so... it's very cool.
Speaking of Connect 5, it's landed number 6 in our countdown, which is coming up right up after the break. Stick around. More from Sheryn next. That is number 6 on the Life FM countdown for your Thursday night. Sheryn Binks with Connect 5. Well, although we could, just get you to tell us all about the song yourself. I should have got you to introduce your own song. That would have been so much smarter.
That would have been fun.
And so cool. Anyway, next time. We'll play it a bunch of times. I'll get you to introduce it next time we play it. But anyway, tell us about the song. It's become the newest, catchiest song on the radio for us. People seem to be loving it. They're voting it up on our countdown. They requested a bunch. So tell me about the song. What's the story behind it? What's it about?
Okay, well, the story behind this song, in reflecting on why I wrote it, I can pinpoint kind of 2 events that occurred. And the first one was a couple of years after I moved out of home, I went and visited my parents for dinner. And after dinner, I was getting in my car just after I said goodbye to them. And I just had this moment of realizing, like, wow, I think my parents actually like me. Like, I know that they've always loved me, but I think we're friends.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And so that was the first experience. And the second one was fairly similar in that I'd kind of sat down to write this song and I was just, I don't know, just waiting to see what would come out lyrically. And it kind of emerged that this song for me was about that kind of realizing, wow, I think God likes me as well.
Yeah.
And I think it goes beyond just that real sacrificial love that he's shown, but like I think he actually wants to be friends with me, and that's really, really cool. I really like that as well.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so I guess you'll hear that in the song, and that's really what this song is about. Just that feeling like, oh, I think I have someone in my life. Well, actually, I know that I've got someone in my life who really cares about me and isn't going to leave me in the cold and, would sit beside me on the train, like just that kind of real everyday as opposed to the big, heavy love.
Yeah. I got to be honest, I was a little confused by the whole what's with the Connect 5 thing. So I actually Googled that. And I learned that, Connect 5 is like a forfeit. If you Connect 5, then you lose the game, which means, if you were playing Connect 4, then whoever you're singing the song to would let you win because they like you that much. It's like, that's so awesome. I like it a lot.
Actually, to be honest, and this is a little bit embarrassing, but I didn't even know that you forfeit if you Connect 5.
Really? Yeah,
That's like a whole new level right there. I can't believe that.
Oh wow! I thought that was me saying
Whoa!
I thought you would know that. No, so that's what it is. So
That's so cool.
Connect 5 is like I'm gonna lose.
Really?
And so the only way to win Connect 4 is to actually just Connect 4, not Connect 5.
No way.
So wow, I've never had that experience before. Wow. That's
Wow,
radio history right there.
That is radio history, and you know what? That's going to change my tactics when I play Connect 4 next, because I don't want to lose.
No, don't try and be
55.
smart and get bonus points by connecting 5, because that's not how it works. Apparently it means that you lose, so
That's amazing.
it's called Connect 4 for a reason. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well, everybody just breathe out. We just need to take a bit of a chill pill for here a second.
Yeah, okay, this
And
is great.
this is number 5 on the Live FM countdown from 21 Pilots. It's live. Sitting in that number 4 spot on our countdown, that's Owl City and Carly Rae Jepsen. Song is Good Time. My name is Dan. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday evening. I've got Sheryn Binks on the phone from Perth in Australia. Of course, her song Connect 5 is number 6 on our countdown, and mind-blowing just previously with the whole Connect 4, Connect 5 thing. Wow, we're still kind of buzzing out from that a little bit. Would like to try something here. Bjorn, our afternoon show host. I told him this afternoon that you were going to be on the show tonight, and that I was going to be chatting to you. And he had a question, a bit of a discussion that he would like to put to you. So through the magic that is radio, this is the conversation that we had just a few hours ago. Listen to this.
Can you ask her, when you talk to her, maybe,
Yeah.
if the opportunity arises, what the heck is going on with her album cover picture? Because in it, she's wearing a dress, she's in roller skates in the woods. That's not going to work.
With a
And
lamp that's not plugged into
the
anything.
lamp's not plugged into anything. And there's like a $5,000 leather couch sitting in the background. It's like, mate, what if it rained?
So that's the question, the album cover, because the album's cool, and we've talked about it. So yeah, what's with the album cover? What's with the giant couch, the roller skates, the lamp that's not plugged in, you being in the forest? What's up with that?
That is a very amazing question. I really appreciate that. I love the part where he said that the couch was a $5,000 couch.
Yeah, well, it looks
Because-
expensive.
It does look expensive, but it actually belongs to my electric guitarist. And I think they just got it from an op shop,
Awesome.
which was super for them, because they could get really rich if they sold that $5,000 couch.
They probably could. So, I mean, whereabouts in... did you take
Okay.
that photo?
That photo is, it's probably about an hour and a half north of Perth.
Okay.
And we just drove, like, I asked my friend, hey, have you seen any cool, like, forest around that I can take my album cover in? And she was like, yeah, there's this one, like, if you go down this road for about an hour and a half, then you'll get there. And so I went, and I was like, this is perfect. And we basically just decided to bring all these random things and just put them in the middle of the forest, and what you see is the result of that. And the roller skates, it really doesn't have any deeper meaning. It's just I just really like roller skates.
The logic that we have is that because of all the snakes that are in Australia, you'd wear the skates to kind of
yes.
be up off the ground a little bit.
Maybe that's why I always wear roller skates.
That's the only kind of reason we could come up with that, and the fact that you're Australian, you guys are always a little bit kind of weird. So
Just a bit weird.
there's got to be something in there. There you go. But thank you. Just sheer curiosity always gets the better of us, and if we have questions, we ask questions, and now we know. Stick around after the break. The best 3 songs in the country is picked by you, and a little bit more from Sheryn Binks. Number 3, Kiwi music. Once again, that is Brooke Duff with Till the End. One last time, we check in with Sheryn Binks from Australia. Song Connect 5. Album is out now, so shameless self-promotion time. Where can people get this album? Where can they find out a little bit more about you?
Okay, well, if people would like to buy my album, the good news is that if they buy it on my website, then $10 from the album will actually go to a charity of their choice.
Hey, cool.
Check it out, www.sherynbinks.com. And I'm actually going to spell my name for you because it's really hard, especially with a Kiwi accent. It
Good
sounds a bit
idea.
more like Sheryn Binks.
Yeah.
Which it isn't. It's SHERYNBINKS.
Very good.
So my website has a little bit more about the charities that we've chosen to support.
Yep.
So yeah, you can jump online and check that out. I will actually send you personally a copy of my album with a personalised note to you from me from the website. I'm also on iTunes.
Yep.
So yeah, if people are like into the technology, that kind of thing, then they can do that as well.
Very cool.
And on Facebook as well. You can catch me at Sheryn Binks.
Very, very cool. The album is also, I did the math, so it's $20 Australian dollars, which is $25.89 in New Zealand.
Whoa, that's expensive.
At the moment. So yeah, $25. That extra $5 we can fork out for that. The music, we know it, we love it, it's great, and of course, you know, $10 of the Aussie dollars goes to one of those 3 charities.
That's right.
So definitely worth going to check out on the website. And personalisation, how cool is that? Very sweet. Hey Sheryn, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little while. It has been
Thanks for having me.
an absolute blast. Here is number 2 on the Life FM Countdown.